Hi guys, welcome back. I know I haven't made a video in a long time. I haven't really been on YouTube, but I went ahead and decided to go ahead and just make a video. I've been waiting to get a camera, but I still haven't got one yet. So I'm like, my phone will just be, I'll just use it in the meantime. Anyways, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Bree, known as BreezyG5 on Instagram. Give me a follow. I just wanted to get on here and just share something with you guys, kind of spread out a message. Hopefully it can help others, or just, I don't know, just kind of give you guys a background on my childhood. But first of all, a little bit about myself. Like I said, my name is Bree. I am a mother of one to my beautiful daughter, Isabella, who I would do anything for. I became a mom really young. I am 22 years old. I will be 23 in July. But like I tell everyone, it's kind of cliche for me to say, but I feel like I was just born to be a mom. I feel like I don't know, I love taking care of others, and being able to take care of my daughter and just being a mom and get to love her every day, it's such a blessing. But as you guys know, I was working and I stopped working. I went not too long ago. I want to say about maybe last month. We're in June, so about May, the end of May, I stopped working. And it was a really hard choice for me to do, or a decision for me to come up with. It's like not being able to work and just stay home and be with my daughter. And I feel like a lot of people, they didn't really understand, or why I didn't put her in daycare, or why I just don't have a reliable sitter for my daughter. A lot of people think it's easy, just to leave your daughter with someone, or just a stranger. And to me, it's really hard. Growing up, I had a crazy childhood. I grew up in Keller, Texas. I don't know if you guys know where that's at. South Lake, Grapevine area. That's where I grew up. I grew up in Keller, Texas. Practically my whole life there. But I know I'm like keep jumping from place to place, but I guess because I'm kind of nervous. But I just wanted to share something with you guys. One of my childhood experiences when I was little. And I kind of want you guys to understand why I chose not to put my daughter in a daycare, or have someone to watch her. Okay, whatever, I'm just gonna say it. But growing up, I was sexually and physically abused growing up from my babysitter for many years. Sorry, I'm getting nervous. For many years, I kept it a secret for a long time, just because, as a little girl, you're scared and you just feel like the right thing to do is just to be quiet. From the age of, I want to say about 4, from what I can remember, is when I started, experiencing things from my sitter. I want to say from the age of 4 all the way to the age till about I was 10 years old. It was going on for a long time. I'm sure this is every parent's nightmare, but it's just, I don't know why it just had to happen to me. But my babysitter, she was a close friend, I believe, of my mom, or maybe it was my grandma. I don't really know. I don't really know how they knew of her, but I think I want to say maybe like she was a family friend. She took care of me growing up. My mom, she was a very hard worker, and so was my dad. They both worked, and they just, needed some extra help taking care of us. And they decided to go with her. Like I said, they've known her for many years. They trusted her, so she took care of me, my brother, and my sisters growing up. And I don't know, one thing I just want to say before I get into details is I hope this message, or you know, my story helps others. And you know, I just you know, just speak up in general. Like, I don't know, just talk to someone about it. I am not a counselor, I am not anything like that, but of course, if you ever want to talk about it, I am all ears. But anyways, back to my story. Like I said, from the first thing I can remember, I was about 4 years old. It ended when I was 10 years old. I was still in school. I was in elementary school. I believe I was in 4th grade. And then that summer I'd be going to the 5th grade. But yeah, sorry. Like I said, it was very traumatizing to me. Like now that I'm a mother, I am just so scared to leave my daughter with someone else. I don't know, I just have that stuck, it's just stuck in the back of my head, like what if this, what if that, you never know. Yeah. And for many years, I always thought something was wrong with me. I thought, I don't know, I never knew why she chose me. Like I said, I always thought something was wrong with me. I always thought, you know, I guess I'm different. You know, I don't know why, you know, she chose me, but it was very scary. Like I said, very traumatizing. It's my daughter. My childhood was not all flowers and butterflies. It was actually really dark. School was like my only way of escape, you know. Sorry. You know, being in school for 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, what is it, like 5 to 7 hours, you know, that was my time to hang out, be with my friends, and kind of just like forget about what was going on at home. Cause you know, like it was like once I got home, it was like, I don't know, it's different. I was in prison in my own home, but no one knew. I want to say the only person, maybe my brother. My brother was kind of one to know a little bit more, just because me and him, we are around the same age, so you know, we were always together. And so he would, you know, see some things, but of course he wouldn't speak up of it, just because she would, you know, scare us or scare him and say, you know, if you ever say anything, you know, something's bad can happen to you, to your family, or you know, etc. So like I said, being at school was like my way to kind of just be myself, be who I was, you know, who I am. And then it's like once I got home, it's a different story. Like I had to help her clean all the time. You know, I couldn't ever just go outside, be with the neighbors, you know, or hang out with anyone outside. It's because then she would get mad. Someone was calling me, so my phone cut off. But back to what I was saying, it was, you know, once I got home, I had chores to do with her. I had to clean. I had to, you know, help her do laundry, help her do this and that, you know, whatever she needed to do before my mom and dad. So it was like I had to help her do her chores with her before my mom got home. Have dinner ready for me and my brother and my sister at the time. You know, have dinner ready for us. But yeah, like I said, I would just have to help her clean. And if I didn't, I would get in trouble. You know, I let her do things to me, and I always thought it was okay. I mean, deep down, I knew it wasn't okay, but at the moment, I just felt like, you know, maybe this is normal, maybe this is supposed to happen. We did share a bedroom. Yeah, we shared a bedroom. She got me ready for school. You know, we slept together at night, and I want to say out of everything, like that was like my least, I don't know, like I just hated going to sleep. Like I didn't like to go to sleep with her. It was, you know, it was very traumatizing, like I said. You know, she would do things to me, and then she would make me do things to her. And you know, there were just nights where I wish, like, you know, I didn't have to do this, or, you know, I just wanted to sleep. I didn't want to be bothered, you know, or I just wanted to go to my mom's room because our rooms were next to each other. And you know, I couldn't. I don't know, she had me kind of like wrapped around her finger. Wherever she went, I went. And I don't know, out of everything, I want to say, I think the bedroom was like tough for me. You know, like, she just did many things to me, and I had to do many things to her too. And if I didn't do those things, you know, she would, you know, the next day when she was brushing my hair, she would, you know, push my chongos really back really tight, or she would, you know, just brush through my hair really rough, or she would put hairspray in my hair, but she would like put it in my eyes. Like, she would just like do anything to me to let her know that I didn't listen to her, I didn't do what she wanted to do. So, you know, I don't know, like I said, being at home was really tough for me. I didn't like to be home. It was like, once I went from school to home, it was like, oh, you know, this again. My parents, you know, I don't know, I don't ever think they ever suspected anything, just because they trusted her so much, and I never showed signs of anything. You know, she, you know, like I said, like, she would do like little things, like she would, when she would take me baths, she would put the water really hot, and if I didn't want to get in it, you know, she would like make me get in it. And, or, you know, she would make the water really cold, and I would still have to take a shower in the cold water. Or when I was just taking a shower by myself, she would put her hand in there and, you know, make the water hot or cold from there. And yeah, I don't know, I feel like now that I am a mother, it is like one of my biggest fears. I would never want this to happen to my daughter. You know, she is someone I love so much. But back to my childhood, you know, I want to say she started doing things to my brother too, but I never wanted her to do those things to my brother, so it did stop. She didn't go too far with it like she did with me, because I told her to stop. Or, you know, if my brother did something she didn't like, or if he was eating the way she didn't like, or if he didn't pick up his plate or something like that, you know, she would be mad. She would want to hit him, and I would be like, no, hit me, you know, or do this to me tonight. Or I would tell her, tomorrow I'll fold the clothes for you, or, you know, something like that, just because I didn't want her to touch my brother. Growing up, me and my brother, we were very super close. So my brother is my best friend growing up. You know, he was one of my, you know, like I said, my best friends. So I never wanted anything to happen to him. Like I said, this story, you know, this message is just for, I want anyone to know that this is not okay. If this is happening to you at home, like, it is not okay. Someone touching you inappropriately, you know, someone that's older than you, like, it's not okay. It could be anyone. You know, it doesn't have to be babysitter. It could be your parent, cousin, you know, just someone in your family. Like, I just want you guys to know that it is not okay. And if this is happening to you, please speak up. Tell someone, tell the police, you know, just speak up about it. I, for many years, wish I would have spoke about it a long time ago, and, you know, this could have ended. But I kept it on for a really long time just because I was scared. And I feel like, you know, maybe that's why others don't speak up about it, because they are scared. But like I said, I just want you guys to know that it is not your fault. You know, like I said, just speak to someone about it. Once I had told, I believe I was in the 5th grade, we had watched this video about sexual abuse, and in my head I thought, whoa, like, this is happening to me. Maybe I need to tell someone about it. I don't know, for some reason I felt like I needed to say something. So I told my teacher at the moment, I asked if I could speak to her out in the hallway, and I told her what was going on at home. I told her, you know, hey, this is me, like, what we just saw is me. I need help, like, this needs to stop. I'm tired of it. And my teacher, I remember everything like if it was yesterday. She was crying. She was like, okay, let me call Ms. Bowen. Ms. Bowen was my counselor at the moment for the school. So she called her, and they sent me down to the counselor's office. I was really scared because my teacher was there, my PE teacher, my art teacher, like all my teachers were there, and the principal was there. And so I thought I was in trouble. I was like, oh man, I'm in so much trouble. Like, I don't know why I thought I was in trouble. Next thing you know, I see my mom come to the counselor's room, and my mom is just in tears. My mom is like, she's just broken. And I really thought I was gonna be in big trouble now that I saw my mom, you know, she was crying. I'm like, oh man, like now I'm really in trouble. My babysitter, she's gonna be mad at me. She's gonna find out. She's gonna know. I was just terrified. So yeah, you know, I was really scared to go home, but you know, my mom, she, you know, as a parent, I understand now why she was like that. But she was, I remember our car ride home, she's like, why didn't you never tell me earlier? What's going on? What happened? You know, all these million questions. And as a 10-year-old, I'm like, you know, I didn't know how to take all that in. So yeah, once I had spoke up about it, you know, my mom, if you guys knew my mom, she was like the best person ever, but she wanted the best for her children, of course. And so after the whole situation, my mom had me, you know, in counseling, had me in and out of, you know, different groups and stuff like that. And I was getting kind of tired of, you know, going to counseling, going, you know, to places, but I understand my mom just wanted the best for me, and she wanted me to make sure I got the best, you know, counseling, the best classes about it, you know, she just wanted the best for her children. And for many, many years, I thought something was wrong with me. I thought, you know, why was it a girl that, you know, lady that did those things to me and not a guy? Was it because, you know, I don't know, like, I went through this weird phase where I just thought I wasn't pretty. I wasn't, I don't know, like I said, I just thought something was wrong with me. I thought I don't know how to explain it. As I got older, I just felt like no guy would like me. I know that sounds kind of weird, but like I said, I just felt like something was wrong with me. Whew. But anyways, back to what I was saying. You know, if you are someone I know, you know, or like any of my little cousins, you know, if anything like this is happening to you at home, like please speak up about it, or, you know, like come to me if you need to talk about it, like, and we can help you and, you know, get it situated. I would hate for this to happen to anyone, you know. It's not a good thing. I catch myself keep going back and forth, you know, with the story, but I didn't know how I was gonna say it, or I had nothing planned out. I was just like, whatever, I'm just gonna speak whatever's on my mind. But I'm a mother. I just wouldn't ever want this to happen to my daughter. Sorry, like I said, I keep going back and forth. I don't know, maybe if I edit this video, hopefully I can put it together and it'll kind of make sense. But like I said, I didn't have this planned out. I didn't know what I was gonna say. But yeah, many of my friends, or, you know, family members, they don't really know. It was not something I wanted to talk about growing up, or, you know, it was just something I never talked about. Once it happened and you know, the case got done with, I never spoke about it anymore. But for some reason now I feel like I needed to. Like I said, I don't know if it's now because I am a mother. But if I could go back in time, I wish I would have spoke sooner, just because, I don't know, growing up was really, really, really hard for me. I don't know, I feel like I didn't have a childhood. I feel like my childhood was taken from me. And then, you know, you guys know, my mom did pass away growing up as well. So right after, you know, we went to court and everything and all that for the case of what happened with my babysitter, the following year my mom did pass away. So I don't know, I felt like my childhood went from A to Z in like a second. Once after my mom passed away, you know, it was hard for me too. So I felt like I was still dealing with the situation for my babysitter and with, you know, my mom's passing. So it was really hard for me. I didn't want to make this video too long or too detailed about anything. I just kind of wanted to get the message out there, you know, to kind of just help others about it, or, you know, speak up about it. It's, you know, it is a hard thing to go through. And, you know, like I said, if you are going through this, please speak up to someone about it. You know, it's really, really, really tough. Like I said, I'm not gonna go into depth about anything, but I just did want to share that with you guys. I feel like a lot of people don't understand why I did not put my daughter in a daycare, or why I don't have a, you know, reliable sitter for her. But, you know, now you guys know. And it's just something that I don't know if it's gonna go away within time, but it's just, as a mother, I just always think about it all the time. Anyways, I hope you know, you guys listened and you know, paid attention to the video. Like I said, if you have any questions about anything, please feel free to message me. And yeah.